Hello everybody, Strawberry Gaming here with another StarCraft replay. Hope you enjoyed the last series, and if you didn't watch it, go check it out. If you like my videos, then please give me a like, and I hope you enjoy this one. I've got a best of 7 here, played between the red Terran down here in the bottom corner, Cure, and in the top, the blue Zerg Reynor. Reynor is, I remember when I first saw Reynor, when against Classic, I think it was in GSL versus the World, and he played Lurkers, which were quite underplayed at that time, and he really showed some innovation, and it was super exciting games. I don't think I've cheered for anyone as much as when Reynor stuck it to Classic, who is one of my all-time favourite players, by the way, and showed them that the world could stand toe-to-toe with the greats, and Reynor's continued to do that ever since. Interesting drone pathing here. Just looking for any proxies. Sends one of his overlords over here, and the other one over here, just with a drone scout. Interesting. It's always a question when you're playing Zerg whether to do any kind of drone scouting, because you have overlords. With Protoss you don't think twice about it, but with Zerg you really don't want to do it. So this is quite innovative, but actually it's kind of obvious if you don't play Zerg. But Cure, on the other hand, is a Korean Terran who certainly was a newcomer. It's sort of similar to Reynor, but has now sort of proved himself to be one of the best, one of the top tier Terrans out there, and has competed in the GSL and just showed some great games as well. I seem to think in my mind there's a lot of bio and good micro. But let's see what's going to happen here. He's gone for the factory with a reactor, so pretty standard. This is how I like to open TVZ, with an expansion, a single marine looking for overlords. But will Reynor just leave us here? I'm probably going to call Reynor Serral like 5 times because the last game was Serral, so just bear with me on that. So Reynor getting his 2 queens, getting his 4 lings, so that he can move out and take his 3rd base against any kind of Reaper. But of course Cure hasn't gone Reaper, he went Marine. Probably because Reaper's, well, probably exactly because of this. Because Zerg's, he's not even going for the 3rd base until he's got a queen out, and what's your Reaper going to do? But by not going the Reaper, I guess you sort of get a little bit ahead of the meta there and get a slight advantage. Starport going down, Mule's coming in, pulls 1 Mule off so that it doesn't mine and then die before it gets back and destroy a mineral. Hellion's coming out, Reynor sees it. Overlord positioning, just 100% designed around spotting Hellions. The 2 main entry points to his to this base, which is probably going to take us his 3rd. But really sticking on 2 bases quite a long time, going up to 47 drones. That's quite unusual. Saturating both bases before actually moving out. We quite commonly see the 3rd base from Zerg come down much quicker than that. But Reynor just getting more drones out and started the lair now as well, as these Hellions are skirting around. Medevac, Widow Mines. I just assumed that more Hellions were being made, but he actually switched into Widow Mines. So what's he going to do here? Does he draw the attention with the Hellions and then drop with the Widow Mines? Sure would make sense. But look at the Overlord spread. It's just beautiful. Let's see what Reynor's reaction is. Oh, how do I do that? Like this. Okay, he sees it. He actively looks at it. He sends his queens. Does he make more lings? Yeah, he makes 10 lings.
Our forces are under attack.
Targets down one of the Widow Mines. Gets a little bit unlucky with where they went there. Uses base camera to flick to the base. And got a little bit lucky with those ones, so kind of balanced out for him. Bit of luck, bit of bad luck. But generally that's great for Cure. He traded 2 Widow Mines for 7 drones, and that's exactly what you want. He gets the Overlord here as well. It's a real nice boon for Cure, as that other Widowmine's been taken out. You don't often see Widowmine drops against Zerg because of queens, but Kyo really managing to utilize them here and get something done. Oh, it's a double-edged sword, but definitely worth that. These Widowmines are really not going to be impactful. Transfuse? Doesn't transfuse. Okay, the armory's been made, so they were cloaked Widowmines, so they were impactful. And here come the Hellbats now as well. So it's only 4 queens here, 5 queens. It's probably enough. They've got good energy. Yeah, queens really do well against Hellbats. A few Banelings morphing. The Banelings, not the best connections, but going to be good enough. And these Hellbats need to get out of here. There's a Spire coming down. It's quite. In fact, it's a really quick Spire. This is such a cool build, man. I need to do this build. You kind of get your second base saturated. You get your gases quicker. You don't saturate your third as quick, and you get a quite quick Spire. As Cure is going into Bio, if Cure had been going into Mech, he might have been able to catch him at a really sweet time there. But as is, yeah, there's no scouting from Reynor. As is against the Marines, it's not going to be quite as good, unfortunately. But still, it's very quick, and I don't think Cure knows about it. No, he doesn't. This Viking could potentially do some. Yeah, okay. He could just straight up scout a Mutalisk. That would tell him. Well, it gets the Overlord and gets the scout. So we're going to see missile turrets coming down. There's already a missile turret. Okay. I guess he just knows this build. He just knows that the slightly delayed third means meters and just ahead of the game, or just part of his build, I suppose. Yeah, he's pretty well defended against these Mutas. I'm getting the +1 for Mutas as well, so planning to build quite a few of them. It's planning to be the mainstay of his army. And in PvZ, it's a great. Sorry, ZVT. It's a great choice, and always has been. Even in Brood War. So a couple of Hellions coming out here, a couple of Marines. Could be some Widowmines with this in another world. Baneling's being created, Baneling speed almost finished. The space is now saturated as a fourth is being taken. I don't think this is going to seriously get much done. As the Mutas come in, get two workers, pretty good. I think this is more designed to just keep Zerg honest. Make sure they don't make too many drones. And kill some creep. Yeah, these are great moves. If you're struggling against Zerg and you're not doing moves like this, try them. Just keeping the creep down, keeping the Zerg busy, making sure they build Zerglings every now and then so they stay safe and don't just build 12 bases and 300 drones. Yeah, these are a lot of moves outs. Reynor would love to catch this army now. He knows that he's got more Zerglings and Banelings at this point, after having built them, that he can take this, and he would love to surround it and crush it. And it's really important that Kjord keeps it alive, as he sends out another force to the top here. Ooh, watch your medevacs! Okay, he's watching. Pushes them away here. Looks like Kjord's just going for a strong bio play with Widowmines. The Mutas come back in. Ooh, strong Widowmine shot. But forces this little army back, which kind of forces this one back because it can't. He's relying on the pincer movement, but if he can't pull one half of the pincer, the other half has to come back too. So this space is mostly saturated. We've got 85 workers, so 13, 16, 16, 19. Okay, 89 workers. A lot of workers. This force could be in trouble if Reynor could find out about it, but he doesn't know. Trying to reunite the forces. I generally feel quite worried for Bio against Zerg. Just Banelings are just so effective. Unless you're Bjorn or Maru, I just find it. You're putting yourself in a difficult position. It's more challenging. Mech is certainly my preferred choice in DBZ. I am a Zerg player, but I also play a lot of Terran and a bit of Protoss. decent with mine connections. Not the best. I only got a couple of lings, really. In fact, it's really bad. It's in the very low percentiles of good. Marine, kill it. Yes. Can you get it? 3, 2, 1. Oh, he gets it. Hero. Muters just chilling. Single Thor been produced just to help with the muters. Feels wrong and off. It's totally the meta, but just, yeah. Go mech. This is my message, and I'm going to stop saying that because I always say that. The 2 Widow Mines. The 2 Widow Mines are huge! Oh, if the Thor could have got a shot off as well, they would all be red. But of course, he's going to regenerate. They're all going to regenerate because Zerg OP, but great Widow Mine shots there. Fantastic. And I mean, things are really not bad for Cure. Like he hasn't really lost anything. In fact, it's been quite a standoff, except for this Hellbat push at the beginning. There's been not a lot going on in this game. It's just been a big macro game, and we see the Hive coming in. Cure's upgrades definitely far ahead, and I think probably when he hits 3-3, we're going to see non-stop aggression. And for now, he's just preparing for that. He's just clearing out some creep. He's clearing his channels. He's making some map presence. Ooh. 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 Gotta be really careful. It's really, there's only half of his army, and if he overextends on either side, he's gonna get really punished. Oh, Banelings! Oh my god! Oh. Yeah. So he managed to lose both armies at the same time, which is pretty much the worst outcome for our boy Cure. But he's got money. He's got money. He's playing Terran. His units are cheap. He's definitely got more attacks like that coming, ready to go. I think he's gonna, yeah, he's deciding to just sort of put it all in one force this time instead of 2 separate forces. We'll see how good the micro is. How many Widow Mines are there? 9 Widow Mines. I'm not sure if they're all here though. There's just like 3. The others are sort of scattered around. That's going to be really important to deal with these Banelings. Good spreads. Set up a good position. Reynor doesn't want to take it just yet. Oh, he's counter-attacking. He's counter-attacking hard. This is going to be pretty good. Although there's a nice squadron coming up here. That's 5 workers. 7. And the Mutas come for more damage. It's good by Reynor. Look, I mean, this whole army just stopped moving. And may even retreat ultimately. Which is kind of better than fighting it. And he gets the economic damage. Ooh, beautiful. Finds the space exposed. Get a few hits on the command center whilst you can. Yeah, and the whole army's been forced back. It's brilliant defense through offense from Reynor. And we see all the upgrades coming from Reynor, all the tier 3 plus 3 upgrades. Terran really is actually at an upgrade advantage right now, and should probably push. They probably know about that as well. They need to identify where this space is. They need to realise that Reynor's over there. Oh my god, that was a huge Widow Mine. They got so many guys. And this is going well for Cure. That's very efficient. But there's 5 Ultras on the way. There's quite a few Marauders in here, actually. So it's not going to be a complete nightmare for him when they arrive. But Ultras are very, very strong, and there's 5 of them. And he still has a huge flock of Mutas. And this upgrade advantage window is soon closing. These Mutas coming in, just pulling the army back more than anything. Obviously this is good economic damage, but more than anything, it's keeping the Terran in their base, keeping them defensive, keeping them having to pull units back rather than just snipe bases and make you trade Banelings. The Mutas just look so graceful. Oh! 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 Not so graceful anymore. Ultra's eating this planetary over here. Wow. Commentator's curse, hey? I said that they looked graceful and then they immediately ran over like 4 Widow Mines, just got completely destroyed. These Ultras are all dead, but they killed a base, and gotta be feeling pretty happy for your Reynor. But here comes the threat, here comes the big push. And as Reynor's been doing all game, as soon as he sees the push coming, he counterattacks. Now this Widow Mine could be the hero of all. Oh! Not the best connections, even gets some of the SCVs in fact, and this whole position is lost as the fight comes in. Huge amounts of Banelings, how many can the Marauders absorb? Quite a lot, and these Thors are strong. These Thors are strong. There is 4 Thors now all of a sudden, and they do pretty well against Ultras actually. A lot of Marauders here, a lot of Marauders, a lot of Ultras. Kill's played a patient game here, and it could be paying off for him, as he's chosen the time to snap the neck of Reynor. And here we go, this is what Terran likes, the small number battles, the small squadron based battles. This is where Terran units flourish. And Zerg units do not flourish. Cutting off reinforcements here with the Lings, really sensible, really good plays. But it all seems like this space is going to go down. Reynor's got 5 Ultras coming though, so I think he's going to hold overall. And look at this, cutting off reinforcements, actually doing so much work. And really preventing these armies from uniting. Picks up a Thor here as well. He's a... yeah. But Cure definitely has some prio here to just come and kill this base, but I don't think he knows about it. No. So it's good that Cure killed this base, but there are quite a few more for Reynor right now, and this one had been mined for quite a while. So yeah, Cure really needs to swing around and snap another base here. And another counterattack from Reynor. Just constantly got forces running around the edge. There's Ultras, there's Banelings. I don't think this is the right time for Cure. He needs to build up just a little bit more. What's going on? Ooh, good job he didn't lose those 4 Widow Mines. Just relentless counterattacks from Reynor, just being so annoying. It's definitely something I should try and do more in my games. I do try, but I just don't do it at this level. This is not. Oh, and he's not watching his army quite. Oh my god, there's a huge amounts of Ultras coming through. Terran might just GG. Terran's economy has been ruined by constant counterattacks. GG. Reynor, don't attack me, or I'll kill your drones. Catch me in the next game. Peace.